Alright, so welcome back to the channel. Now, today I'm going to be talking through my debut league race. Now, this was the Fastest Pit Stop Tier 1 league. I will leave a link to all of their socials in the description. Great league, really promising, and it's actually my first ever online thing. I've played a few ranked multiplayer Grand Prix, but they aren't really that serious because the drivers are, well, shit, and there's only like 5 of them. So I'm going to be talking through my entire race kind of thing. So we're starting off with qualifying, and I don't really know what to expect. I'm kind of shitting myself because, like I said, it's my first ever time playing online. So this was my first ever qualifying lap in a league race. Luckily, the lag wasn't bad on like my side. I know for other drivers, it was fucking horrendous. That was mainly down to everyone in the competition was from EU and the hosts were North American, I think. But we are going to be changing that, so everything should be fine. So, first lap, I was just trying to take it easy. Get that banker, do you know what I mean? Because as we know, Sergio Perez hasn't got a very good history with that. Little bit of blocking there, but I couldn't really give a shit. I honestly didn't care. So going around the penultimate corner on a decent lap, I was sort of, my goals for this weekend of race was just don't get last. And as I came over the line with a very mid-qualifying lap, I put it P2.
Come on.
Only a few drivers had actually finished their lap. But as you can see, I ended up 5th. Now this was my second run, and as you can see, I went off the track by a fucking inch, and I got really annoyed. So I had one run of qualifying left, so I just came back into the pits to prepare for my final run. And here was my final lap. So you can see going into turn 1, I'm already a 10th up because I didn't realize that there was manual DRS. That guy put it in the wall, so rest in peace to that guy. Unlucky, mate. I've done that before as well. And then this corner's really, really tricky. It's very easy to lose grip, and throughout the entire race and qualifying, I was so shit through that corner. Now, this pissed me off, because going into one of the final sectors, I'm 4 tenths up, 5 tenths up. This geezer gets in the way a bit, and because of the lag, his car moves to the right. So I'm forced to take a wider line, so I get dirty tyres, and I lose fucking everything. So I still improved by 2 tenths, but it's a case of what could have been. If I managed to complete my lap without that bit of lag and blocking, I could have been easily top 3, but I was still over the moon with P6, and I was well pleased, you know. I was happy, you know. So going into the actual race itself, I didn't really realise the fact that I needed my own strategy. So I sort of went for a 2-stop of a soft, medium, because in my practice runs, that seemed to be pretty good. And here is the race start for my first ever fucking league race. And spoiler alert, it's a war. So I got a very good start. This McLaren up the outside had an absolute blinder, and I was just trying to survive. It genuinely was just a game of survival. Alpine down the inside, fuck knows where he came from. AlphaTauri's banging together. Aston Martin with an Esteban Ocon Hungary 21 getting past everyone by going slow and down the inside. 3 wide behind me. Just mental. And then 2 cars going through there. The Aston... Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. So yeah. Then we go wheel to wheel with this AlphaTauri. And he bumps his own teammate off the road, and then there was an Alpine behind me that I couldn't see, and I spun him out, which I do apologise for. Looks like we're going to have a very rocky voice for this video, and as we can see, Beetle Brain having a bit of a shit first sector, maybe struggling with tyre warm-up, but I was all up his arsehole, getting right in there. Bit hairy, to be fair. And then down the inside, nice overtake, went off the track by a little bit, got the move done though, so I don't care. And in my first ever online league race, I'm up to P2. Fuck knows how that's happened. And now I was just thinking, don't crash, don't crash. Then on lap 6, the gap to everyone was increasing, apart from this geezer Jetters, who is fucking quick. So he went for a move down the inside. I tried a switchback, but unfortunately, switchbacks don't work in this game because it doesn't matter how good or bad your tyres are, you can usually get the same exit as another. So trying to stick with him, but this guy was fucking quick. And also, at this point, my soft tyres were fucked. His medium tyres were still alright. So I came into the pits on lap 8, trying not to get a penalty for speeding, which would turn out to be a crucial thing later on. So, yeah, as it did turn out, the one stop was a lot faster. And I also forgot here, it was manual release, and I didn't realise that. So I lost like 2-3 seconds, and I didn't realise. And then at this point, everyone was disconnecting, there was a lot of lag, and so the admins of the league decided we're going to have a race restart with the same grid. So I was pissed off because it was a podium. I was on for a podium. However, I did understand that there was only like 10 people left because of lag and crashes. So going into race start numero dos. I had a bit of an incident in the formation lap. I won't show it because it's fucking embarrassing, but we move. So I was starting 6th again, had a much worse start. The Aston in front had a brilliant start, and I'm already down to 8th before even making it into turn 1. But once again, it's just a pure game of survival. Just try and live. Try not to bash wheels with anyone and risk front wing damage. So Haas is getting a bit close to each other there. Alpine tries to go around the outside, but I tried to brake as late as conceivably fucking possible. And then I pushed him wide a little bit. Aston went a bit mad, so he got cut off. The other Aston spun. He spun. And now it's just me and this Alpha getting right close. It's the old rival. You know what I mean? Like the geezer that overtook me in the first race, I'm now right up his arse. And this time, I'm on the medium tyre as well. Because I thought, well, in the race 1, I took the good learnings and realised that the softs are shit. So, lap 2... these geezers going wheel to wheel with some good racing. I tried a little switchback to go up the outside and get a nice double overtake, which I will attempt later on, and you'll find out whether that went well or not. A little bit of wheel bashing between the two there, but nothing outright outrageous. And I tried to switch the outside, and now here I got to the corner first, tried to go as wide as possible, understeered, and unfortunately the guy must have also understeered and hit me, and then spun off. But my views on that is simple. I went as wide from the corner as I could without going off the track, and I also understeered, which should help the other guy because it means I go even further outside, and I was ahead before the corner. Now, this was amazing. This was about a 10... who's that guy? Just some random Alpine spun. This was like a really insane 5-car battle between the top 5, and as you can see, 6th and 7th are fucking miles back. Like, this is strictly between us. That guy goes off the track, but I was so not confident through this corner that he managed to get a better exit. And then through here, I felt like going wheel to wheel. We made it as conceivably fair as you could. I even gave him the space. I didn't cut him off because that'd just be a dick move. And we'll probably end both of our races and get me a post-race penalty as well. So now I'm just trying to stick with him. Got the DRS, going for a new move, another switchback attempt, which doesn't work. Little bit of oversteer for the geezer in front. I don't actually know if there was oversteer or if it's just lag, but I braked actually a little bit later, but then because I braked later and I have the outside line, it's a bit difficult to actually get a move done when our tyres are basically equal wear. So, on lap 13, I decided to get into the pits, and when did I get... you know, I don't remember. I got ahead of that guy at one point. I don't remember when. Oh, wait, yeah. Some weird, like, lag thing happened where, like, he was in front of me and then all of a sudden just was behind me. But I think that was just lag. So we come out the pits in, I believe, was it 4th or is it... I don't remember. No, we come out the pits in 5th. I set the fastest lap of the race and now the undercut begins. So I already undercut one car there. That's the geezer that I was battling before, so I'm now miles ahead of him, 8 seconds to be exact. Now I'm chasing GKA, who had probably one of the worst races I've ever seen, and not really for any fault of his own. So yeah, now it's me and him in P1 and P2. And as you can see on lap 24, because nothing happened for all these laps, we go into the pits, and look at his name in the top left. He got himself a 5-second penalty and apparently went 1 mile an hour over the limit, but... I mean, what do you want me to say? You went 1 mile an hour, you went 1 mile an hour over the limit. You shouldn't have. I made sure I was safe. You know what I mean? I might have lost 3 attempts going into the pits, but you lost 5 seconds, and now... please marvel in what is one of the best overtakes of my fucking career. Pulling that shit off was genuinely incredible because these are two incredibly fast drivers. I mean, doing it against the AI is one thing, but they have such vanilla basic driving patterns. They're so easy to detect and switch back on. These are real people, and I've done that on. So I was very impressed with myself, and now I knew that I just need to keep within 5 seconds of the guy behind, and I'm already in front, so why does it matter? Here I thought I was safe. I thought wrong. Bro thought it was Daniel Ricciardo, spun me out, although I did a very nice recovery spin. And also, luckily, the guy behind came into the pit, so I had a massive gap. But now I was thinking, right, for the next 6 laps, I need to stay within that 5 seconds. And I was thinking, well, he's quick, but I don't know, let's just see. So at the end of lap 30, I'm 3.2 behind. I'm thinking, okay, 5 laps. If I don't fuck up, I should be okay. So it was now just a complete showdown between me and this bloke. Can he extend 5 seconds? And as you can see on lap 31, it's actually gone down a little bit. Then here, I had a massive oversteer and almost lost the car. And there's back markers, which luckily they go invisible, so you can just drive through them, which is really handy. I saw someone in the chat after the race saying, like, back markers blocked me, but just go through them. So lap 33 and 3.4 seconds, and I'm thinking, right, 1.6 seconds between 2 laps. I think I can do this. Like, I'm thinking it's possible, especially because most corners I am catching. It's only the straights I'm really struggling on. And then on the final lap of the race, yellow flag. This happened. My guy ran out of fuel on the final sector of the final lap of the race. But I didn't give a shit. I took it extremely easy around the final corner. And in my first ever league race, I'm on the fucking podium. And, well, as you can tell, I wasn't that excited about it. Now, the next round of this league is happening this Saturday at Las Vegas. You can watch the stream of the race with me competing at twitch.tv/FastestPitstop. It was a great race. I loved it. And it was a great experience all around. You know what I mean? It was a great day. It was a great day. And there's me on the podium. There are a few things I do want to say about this league. Of course, it's the organisers' first ever time running a league, so there was quite a few issues, like you saw, the restart, the lag. In the second attempt, some of the settings weren't right. But to be honest, I don't really care. Like, I see people complaining, but let them get on with it. They'll sort it out. Do you know what I mean? I mean, all they really need to do is just make an EU host and everything's fine. But this has been me taking a look at my first ever league race. I'm actually debating whether I want to stream the next one. I think I might for the banter. So if I do, I'll let you know on my community tab. I'm currently 3 subscribers off of 1k. So, you know, if you could do that, it'd be fucking lovely. And one more thing before I'll go. I had so much pressure during this race for 2 reasons. One of them was because it was my first ever time in a league race. 2, I was the only Red Bull car on track. I didn't even choose the Red Bull. They just put me in one, and then my teammate couldn't make it, and the reserve driver couldn't join the lobby in time. So I think I done pretty well. Let me know, you know, if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.